An entryway is an essential part of every home. It is, after all, a useful space near the front door to leave coats, shoes, and keys. If you don't have a decent entryway, here are some simple do-it-yourself projects using mostly Ikea products with amazing results. 1. Use magazine organizers as floating shelves to provide each family member with their very own nook for keeping track of their mail and for other important things. If you choose to stain the wood, get sandpaper and prep the wood. When the wood is smooth, you can stain it. Install a pre-made shelf by measuring the space. If you have your own plank of wood, measure, level, and coordinate the marks on the wall and the shelf. Install the brackets onto the shelf, then screw it into the wall. Get a magazine rack and drill 3 holes into it. Make 1 flush with the shelf and 2 along the back. Position racks where you imagine them to lie on the wall, and mark the wall and top shelf with the pre-cut holes. Screw in the magazine racks, then fill and decorate the shelf. 2. If you don't have entry storage, this Mantel headboard and box storage, tucked into a corner, provides an ideal spot for hanging coats and other belongings. Remove the center lath and cut the metal bars next to the holes. Drill 2 additional holes in each of the top metal bars. Use the metal bracket to connect 2 of the wooden shelves. It should form a 90-degree angle. Use the original attachment with the bottom metal bar to connect the 2 halves. Screw the whole thing to the wall and use felt pads on the bottom to protect the floor and the baseboard. Add a small lac shelf by attaching it with 2 screws that fit on the second bar from the right. Add Grunthal hangers. 3. Use the Ikea Beste boxes as storage. Measure the entryway in order to find the perfectly sized wooden storage box. Find the spot in the entryway. Measure and mark where you will place the storage box. Screw the wooden storage box in place. 4. Use the Ikea bookshelves to create mudroom lockers for you and your kids. Instead of putting the shelves that are evenly spaced throughout the bookcases, leave a space in the middle to attach a hook for backpacks and coats. Leave 2 shelves on the top for things like books and lunchboxes, and 2 shelves on the bottom for shoes. Once you have the bookshelves where you want them, screw them to each other. 5. 3 pieces from the Ikea Hemnes line are combined for a custom built-in unit. Install an Ikea Hemnes bookshelf as the shelving unit. Use an Ikea Hemnes entertainment center and repurpose it as a bench. Use the Hemnes wall bridge to put the bookcase and TV unit together. 6. Using a half-console table instead of fitting 4 table legs saves on space, but still gives plenty of room in the entryway. Flip the shelf and attach the legs to the bottom of the shelf in the corner. Use the screws provided with the legs. Make sure the legs are straight and then attach the shelf to the wall. If installed correctly, the legs will do a lot of the work and the shelf will hold up for a long time. 7. These fun and playful dot Ikea hangers add colors to your entryway. Here's how you do it. Purchase at least 8 packages of Loesch John hangers in various sizes. Each pack has 5 pieces. Mark the places where you will be hanging them. Make sure the colors and sizes are evenly spread throughout the expanse of the wall. If you hang them on a tile wall, you can attach them using adhesive tape. Use screws if attaching to wooden or concrete walls. 8. Repurpose those picture ledges as coat hangers. The skinny shelf can also be used as a nook for small objects or even small artwork. Lay the white Ikea Moslanda picture ledges back to back and screw them together. Attach no more than 9 hooks on the ledge to use as hangers. 9. A spice rack holds essentials and becomes more useful for holding keys with the addition of 5 hooks. Assemble the wooden spice rack. Decide where to place the spice rack on the foyer. Screw the spice rack on the wall. Use 2 more screws to attach the coat or towel hook to the spice rack. 10. Instead of a vertical coat rack, which takes up a lot of space, use a horizontal rail and hang a metal basket for a convenient key drop. Pick out the place on the foyer wall where the rail will be placed. Carefully mark and put the rail in place. Screw the rail on the designated place on the wall, following the marks. You could use the rail anywhere from entryway to kitchen. 11. These two storage benches are upgraded to include useful hooks and a top ledge. Put together the Stuva benches and paint first with a primer, then with a foam roller and 2 coats of paint. Cut the 1x3 boards and the 1x4 boards and attach them to the wall with a nail gun. Attach the shelf, use a nail gun to hang the corbels, and then hang the coat hooks. 12. These shelving units make great seating and storage cubbies when turned on their side. Pad a piece of plywood with 1-inch thick foam and cover it with batting. Staple in the middle of each end of the plywood and pull the fabric taut. For the seat, have a piece of MDF board cut to the right measurements and cover with 2-inch thick pieces of foam. Cover it with batting. Upholster using the canvas fabric and staples. Add pillows. Place storage boxes on the shelves below. So, what do you think about this episode? Please share your thoughts about this video in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.